Hey y'all, what's up? So I'm gonna teach you how to play Morgan Wallen's Chasing You. There's two ways to do it. I'm gonna cut through all the fluff, because I like to know just straight up, get to the meat and potatoes kind of thing. But anyway, 5th string, 7th fret, right there, and he's only finger picking, but or maybe his backup guitarist or whatever are. You're gonna do the 8th fret on the B string, which is your 2nd string. So it sounds like this. If you just pick those two strings, the middle finger ain't got nothing to do, so don't let it confuse you. I'm trying to hide it. So look, you'll see that tap in between that tap, tap. So, and then he slides down to the 5th fret with this index on the A string. 5th string is the A string. The 7th fret on the B string, which is the 2nd fret. I mean the 2nd string, sorry. So it goes like this. Then he slides down, right there, 5 and 7. Same thing. Then he goes down to 3 and 5 and keep the same formation. So then he goes to a G right here. So look, you can play the G however you want. You can play it like that. All I'm doing is holding the B and the E string with this one finger. You can go to a traditional G chord like this. I mean, you can, if you want to just hold whatever, like that, just the top string and the bottom, and leave the rest of them open. Or you want to mute the A string with the thumb right here. This is your A string, your 5th string. You can barely palm mute it, kind of like, but the other ones are open if you want that crisp sound. But that's it. So he goes like this. Used to chase that Chattanooga freight. And he slides down. Sipping, what is it? How did you chase that Chattanooga freight? Something about a Chevrolet. Then he slides down. Sipping on something from a paper sack. And he goes from there. I can't remember the words, but you get it. And it's like he starts over. Hang your shirt on a maple limb, slipping through the moon to the river bend. Wasn't very long, I was jumping in, and I guess and he stays on the G. Still doing now, and he kind of lets it ring out like a string, like a chord. Still doing now what I was doing then, and he goes back to the chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down. Same old chords, burning, going down, chasing you like those. You get it? And he's same thing. Now, you say, what about the other part? Here it is. I'm at what, 3 minutes and 15 seconds now, so I'm making good on time. You can play in an E minor. You can play E minor like a 7, which would be the 7th makes this finger, your ring finger, on your 3rd fret, 2nd string. That's what makes it a kind of, I'm trying to get up closer. So it's kind of like, this is your E minor formation. Your 2nd fret, 5th, and your 2nd fret, 4th. And then your ring finger goes on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. So that's like an E minor 7, I think. Sometimes they add the pinky on the E string, and you'll see that in a lot of country songs or just rhythm songs. But anyway, here it is. So, used to chase that Chattanooga freight. By the way, if you just sped up this video, now I'm on the lower portion of the chords that aren't finger picked, unless you choose to finger pick it, but you can just strum it and it'll sound pretty good too. So you just used to chase that Chattanooga freight, and you got a D. Couple of the kids in a Chevrolet. Then go to C or C add 9, some people say. You keep this ring finger here. Don't even move it. It hardly ever moves. You just move these two, your middle finger and your index. And it goes to C. Catch a little there on across the tracks. And then he goes up to G. Sipping on something from a paper sack. Then he starts over. You hang your shirt on the maple limb, slipping through the moon to the river bend. That's D. Then you go to C add 9 or C. Wasn't very long, I was jumping in, And sometimes he stays on the C on this one. Jumping in, yeah, I guess I'm still doing now what I was doing then. Then he starts over. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey. Then he goes up to the G right there. And burning, going down, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye tears. You get the point. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. So, hey, where's anywhere else, nowhere to turn? Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling, they got gone to the sun. Chasing you and me, I always. And you see, it's the same thing. And then it starts over. It goes, you always used to talk about LA, heard you got as far as Santa Fe. And it just goes on and on throughout the whole song. Now, here's another, I'll say the third part. Here you go. Here's the third thing you can do. You can mix the two together, and that's what I do. So I'll play the verses a lot of times with this. Chase that Chattanooga all the way, and then I get to wasn't very long. I was jumping in. Yeah, I guess I'm still doing what I'm doing now. Chasing, and I'll go from here, from all that finger picking, and I'll go to the chord. Chasing you. Burning, going down. Or I'll finger pick it. Chasing you. Do it like that. So that's it for the most part. I hope I didn't confuse anyone. If I did, leave me a comment down low and I'll love to help you, and we'll try to get it fixed. But the main part is, I think this is a E minor, something to do with, I think this is E minor, the true E minor. It's like it's a minor shaped chord, like an A minor. If you come up here and play A minor, and you just slide that all the way up to 8, 9, 9. So 8 with this finger and 9, 9 on these two, ring and pinky. And then you just put your index on the very, not the very top string, I was gonna say, but the 5th string. So it sounds like kind of gloomy, like minor chords do. Oh, you know, whatever. Or E minor here. That's why you can play it there. So it's like an E minor here and it's like an E minor there. So, but yeah, well, I hope that helps someone. As far as Morgan himself, I know sometimes he plays in like a half step down sometimes, and I'm not gonna get into that, but you can use capos to match your voice, your range, whatever, and you just go from there. But that's how you play that, and I hope it helps someone. God bless. Wish you the best. Later.